Now Freeman coming up, and now Freeman with a fly ball to right. Heading on back is Betts. He's at the wall. He leaps and he catches another one. He's robbed another one. He robs Freeman of a home.
I hope the owners of Petco Park are watching this video right now, because we got to see Mookie Betts make one of the greatest plays in postseason history by robbing a home run from Freddie Freeman. Whereas Aaron Judge, he's so tall and the padding of Petco Park prevented him from robbing a home run, because in my opinion, if that padding was not there, Aaron Judge would have made the exact same play as Mookie Betts, maybe even a little bit easier because he's 8'7". Remove the padding in Petco Park so we can see more historic web gems. If you guys disagree or agree, let me know in the comment section down below. I think that every single ballpark aside from Fenway, because they have the Green Monster, they should make every outfield fence the same exact height so everyone can rob home runs and have historic catches. And I just think it makes the game a little bit more exciting. But today is a historic day for myself, because the Braves, thank you so much. I can rest easy. Another team finally blew a 3-1 lead. So anytime I see 3-1 on Twitter, it is not going to mean the 3-1 Indians. It is going to mean the 3-1 Braves. And a lot of people have been saying, well, Fuzzy, you choked in the World Series. At least we made the World Series. So if you are a Braves fan, let me just let you know on Tuesdays, I can confirm this because the Indians Twitter account said it. We have a 3-1 group, and it's a support group, so we all gather together and we hug. There's the Warriors, the Clippers are in there, and then now the Braves. So if you guys want to come get a hug, they're free every single Tuesday. The 3-1 support group, we got your back. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the highlights, because things were not looking good for the Dodgers in the first few innings, because Dustin May, it seemed like his objective was, I'm going to make it as hard as possible for my team to win, because he looked awful. I could smell him, and I live in Las Vegas. I could smell him from Texas, so he was awful, and the Dodgers were down 2-0 after 2 innings, but then guess what happened? The fresh Prince, Will Smith, he does it again. I mean, I know Cory Seeger won the NLCS MVP, but Will Smith was just as important because he did it when it matters most. I think that Cory Seeger, his stats were kind of padded because he did it when the Dodgers were winning by a ton of runs, aside from the first home run in game number 6. But Will Smith, he ties it up by going the opposite way, and I knew at that point right there, my prediction that it was going to be 3-3 going into the 9th inning, it was going to be pretty accurate. And that's pretty much what happened, aside from what Cody Bellinger did. We'll talk about his prodigious home run in just a second, because before that happened, the Braves reclaimed the lead on an Austin Riley single. And then Austin Riley, I think this was the turning point, the most crucial moment of the game. Austin Riley made a mistake that you only see 7-year-olds in Little League make. What in baseball God's name was Austin Riley doing? As soon as Dansby Swanson gets in that rundown, you immediately run to third base, or you just retreat back to second. He was just kind of standing there. He's like, oh wow, I'm kind of young. This is the NLCS. This is pretty cool. I can't believe oh wait, I gotta actually run. I'm playing. I'm not just a fan. It's like he got caught in no man's land and forgot that he was playing. I don't know if it was a goof or he was just trying to play the safe bet. Either way, it did not work itself out, as Blake Treinen was able to get out of that jam. And then Kike Hernandez against Randy Johnson Jr., AJ Minter. We all saw what he did as an opener a couple days ago. He struck out 7 out of the 10 hitters that he faced. Yesterday, he was not as fortunate, as Kike Hernandez becomes the first human in the history of postseason baseball to have a pinch hit go-ahead home run in a winner-take-all game. Now, if that was confusing, again, Kike Hernandez is the first person ever to hit a home run as a pinch hitter in a winner-take-all. It's actually kind of surprising that that was the first time that's ever happened, but the stats are the stats. Meanwhile, while this is all happening, Kike Hernandez is doing his thing. The bullpen is dicing guys up like tomatoes. Blake Treinen, we saw what happened. He got bailed by the horrible base running of the Atlanta Braves, and then Brusdar Graterol came in throwing 101 sinker up and in that you paint. I'm not hitting that anytime soon. So the bullpen did its job, and then Cody Bellinger, this might be the greatest home run considering the moment. Aside from maybe Rajah Davis, this might be my favorite home run of my lifetime. If you did not watch it live, if you did not hear this home run, I'm going to shut my face and let's roll it.
Pitch, Bellinger with a fly ball to right field. Cody Bellinger has just given the Dodgers a 4-3 lead.
Alright, so Cody Bellinger does his job and he gives the Dodgers a 4-3 lead. And also Julio Urias, he's in the game now and he's mowing people down. The Braves cannot touch him. But on that home run from Cody Bellinger, we've all seen this happen. Like Matt Carpenter, he did this a lot with the salsa. If you don't remember, he had a good luck salsa, and every time he hit a home run, he would jump up and bam, bam, he was mashing forearms. Now, luckily, Cody Bellinger should be fine, but he actually popped his shoulder out.
It looks like you may have hurt your shoulder afterwards in the celebration. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I hit Kike's shoulder a little too hard, and my shoulder popped out. So I had to go back in the training room. They popped it back in, and I was ready to play some defense.
Now, of course, that home run from Cody Bellinger proved to be the difference because Julio Urias, he came in and he shut the Braves out. 3 innings of relief pitching, 0 hits. 0 hits. I was a little bit nervous in the 9th inning because Ozzie Albies is incredible. He is JD Martinez versus left-handed pitchers, but the sabermetrics people told me that Julio Urias is actually better versus right-handed hitters, so it kind of balanced itself out. I saw Ozzie Albies go deep against Adam Kolarek and Jake McGee, so I wasn't comfortable with that at bat, but luckily for the Dodgers, it worked itself out. Urias was an absolute machine. Cory Seeger, like I said, he takes home the NLCS MVP with 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, and I didn't mention this, but when he had his 4th home run, he became the first shortstop ever to have 4 home runs in a single postseason series, and he won up that with his 5th home run. Now, one takeaway I do want to give to the Braves, I know they choked a 3-1 lead. I made a super funny TikTok. I promise you, my TikToks aren't cringe. They're actually funny. But the center fielder for the Braves, what's it, Christian? I don't remember how exactly to say it. He is going to be a Gold Glover in the future. I think that he's going to be a mini Andrew Jones. The way that he mans center field, it is breathtaking. He runs with such grace. He's like a gazelle out there, and he has an absolute rifle for an arm. So I'm excited to see his career progress. Now I'm going to go ahead and show my TikTok that I made. If you're a fan of baseball and the Avengers, this is going to be funny.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.
So there we have it. The Braves blew a 3-1 lead. Now again, you can make a case that's not as bad as the Indians because the Indians did it in the World Series. But again, my point is at least we made the World Series. I would argue that the 2016 Cubs were just as good as the 2020 Dodgers. So you can't say one team was better than the other. It's unfortunate. I do understand. I mean, I have empathy, because if you don't know, there's sympathy where you don't understand really, you can just try and feel bad, but empathy means you've been through it before, you can understand. I have empathy and I'm empathetic towards Atlanta Braves fans, and between the Falcons blowing a 28-3 lead and now this, I'm glad that I'm an Indians fan because it could be worse. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are the best. I'm pretty sure that we're going to make recaps for every single game of the World Series. Please leave a like on the video if you want to do that. I also should be live streaming my reactions on Twitch because I think my internet is holding up. So follow me at Fuzzy from YT on Twitch, and also Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's all at Fuzzy from YT. But the World Series is going to be awesome. I do not know who is going to be the Game 1 starter for either team just yet. It could be Glasnow. It could be Blake Snell. It could be Clayton Kershaw, could be Walker Buehler. I don't think it would be Walker Buehler because he pitched a few days ago. But that's it. Let me know, who do you think is going to win the World Series. We'll come out with a prediction video maybe tomorrow or the day of Game 1. I'm not too sure. But thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. And yeah, today's a good day for Indians fans. We're not alone.